Reporting on in. I am Robstar9, and this is Buzz2 Reviews. Man, we got reaction. We stay with the reactions, man. Today we're going to be talking about Puff Daddy, Sean Diddy Combs. And we're going to just hit on this one because it's just outrageous, the things that's going down with this cat, man. Like, it just don't stop. But we gonna start. It just don't stop. We're gonna start with him in the '90s. How he built his career and his legacy, and now tearing it down with all of these allegations and lawsuits. And the reason why I did this one today is because he had new lawsuits have came out. That's crazy. I mean, out of control. I mean, at this point, he's getting hit for millions, and the feds are still building the case. But let's talk about this cat, man. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And please comment. Let me know how you feel about the content. Well, Diddy. I mean, Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, Craig Mack, Biggie, helped with a lot of people, Usher, Justin Bieber, just a few. But this cat knew the industry. He knew the ins and out of the industry. And when you in the game that long, like they said, these parties has been going on for over 25 years and probably longer. You know how time go on and the rules change? Yeah, that's kind of what this is, even with R. Kelly. A lot of this stuff, man, was done just on a normal tip because people wasn't tripping. People were signing up for what they wanted. They wasn't backtracking. But this is what we got now. And when you in there and you that big, you should know better. You should be able to backtrack and say, you know what? It's enough, man. Get rid of that. A lot of people like Mystical, superstar. But you do all these hideous things and you tape it. Then when the allegations come out, you sit back and say, that wasn't me. But bruh, you got the tape. You kept the tape. So how wasn't it you? So what I'm saying is, these guys should have backtracked it and said, you know what, enough is enough. If she give me any type of feeling that she didn't want this situation or that guy or whoever, then I need to recant on the predatorism that I'm pushing on these people, and I should backtrack and say, you know what, maybe I should cut ties because they don't want what I want. But that's just backtracking. So, when you get to this point of having your own business, outgrowing all the people that you looked up to, and then all of the people that you looked up to become your rivals, and you end up winning in the battle of the chase for money, then yeah, you get this monster in you. And if you don't have God in your life, boy, you're going to take a lot of people on a roller coaster ride with you because they look up to you. So this is where this is going, a guy that's in prison, he filed a suit. Guy was in prison, man, and went and learned law so he can put this play down.
If Combs' name is on a prison visitation list and he had a conference call in one of the visitors' rooms about a settlement, Sidney Sumner, this guy that just got a $100 million default claim against Combs, didn't he say he met Combs as part of hospitality and restaurant biz?
Now listen to what she say happened to dude and what all his allegations was towards what Puffy did to him during their time kicking it.
Yes, that's a very vague way of putting that, and we're not entirely sure what that means, but Cardello Smith claims he met Combs in the late 90s in Detroit. They attended several parties together, and in 1997, Combs invited multiple beautiful women to a hotel room with Cardello Smith. They were both having sex, performing sex acts with these women. At one point, Combs offers Cardello Smith a drink. Hours later, Cardello Smith wakes up. Combs is having sex with one of the beautiful women that is in this hotel room, and he looks at Cardello Smith and says, "I did this to you too." That is what Cardello Smith claims in this lawsuit that he just won this $100 million default judgment on. Now, Combs is denying all of this, of course, but that is the claim.
Get his get back. It's crazy. You know, just imagine being locked up and you like, man, I'm gonna get that fool. You know, they got movies like that, you know, where person go to jail, they dedicate their whole time to getting the revenge. Well, that's what happened here. Diddy team didn't you know, apply no pressure to this lawsuit. Basically overlooked it. So, oh boy won $100 million by default. $100 million by default. Now in court, he was telling the lawyer, I mean not the lawyer, but the judge, that Diddy got property that he trying to liquidate. And he would love to put like a VPO on him to stop him from being able to sell these properties. So when they come for that money, he can't say he don't have it. So that's a whole nother thing. But this guy really coming hard at him. And he got that. The judge listened to everything dude said and said, I grant you that. So, you know, it's another thing about how he gonna pay, how quick he gotta pay, because as I know it, that it takes time and it's not something that they rush you to do. But oh boy wanted to make sure that $89 million property don't go nowhere. Closest to 100. Smart guy. Then we had this other lady. Said she met him in Miami. And she kind of like, I mean, he coached her basically to be a sex worker. Man, you know, it's like, just imagine a young female meeting somebody like Diddy and thinking that this guy, you know, feels something for her. Because ain't no millionaire gonna take out his time. They gonna be calling you, texting you, coming to pick you up, sending you gifts, unless you know they interested in something. Maybe not you.
Hold on. It's not a party for everybody. Listen.
Adria English, a dancer at Sean Combs' annual White Party. She accuses Combs of grooming her for sex trafficking, forced her to have sex with guests. In her lawsuit, English says during one party, she was told to wear a black dress was a signal to others she was a sex worker. English says she went along with Diddy's demands out of fear for her safety and future job perspectives. English says When she broke ties with Combs, he ruined her career.
English also filed a police report with Miami Beach PD alleging Sean Combs coerced her into having sex with 3 guests in attendance at his white party. Miami Beach PD says the investigators will turn the evidence over to federal investigators who will decide whether to pursue charges.
But the world we live in now, everybody look for the opportunity to excel. You hear me? Opportunity to excel. Whether it's dancing, football, basketball, rap, politicians, everybody want to move up, even in your job. You opening boxes and putting shit on the shelf, pretty soon you want to be on the register. Pretty soon you want to be running front end. It's levels. So everybody want to catch that level. That's what we live in. Some people are already on a high level, to where they can just raise their hand down and people will reach at it like, pull me up. I don't care what I gotta do. So, just imagine a female meeting a guy like that. She like, man, whatever you want me to do, as long as I can stay in yo, as long as you don't stop calling me, as long as you keep me, on deck. I'll do these things. I'll come kick it. I'll come do whatever. I'm rolling with you. Some get in the room, do these things, and then be like, I'll never do that again. I'm not going around him no more. I can't believe he let that happen to me. So when you draw separation from somebody, that's when a person will start calling you and threatening and saying, hey, I ain't heard from you. What's up? Woo, like it's same thing. If you got a homie that snitched and he ain't coming to the block much no more, you gonna start hitting him. Somebody gonna say, hit up that dude, see what he on. And it's the same way. So they do the threats, man. Come on through. Come to this party. No, I'm good. What you mean you good? You wasn't saying that at first. What's up? Let's get it popping. You don't show up, then there it is. So that's what she was saying, and basically that's how it was for her when she was forced to sleep with sex workers and some of his guests, you know what I mean? And before she come to the party, he tells these women to wear black dresses. Everybody else be wearing all type of flagrant colors or whatever, but any woman there wearing a black dress is a sex worker. And some of these women that he's coursing, they don't even know that. So they say, okay, you got me to dress. This is beautiful. Thank you. This is Gucci, Versace. Thank you. I'm going to be looking good. And then when you get there, you wonder why so many men is grabbing on you, touching on you, talking to you in a forceful way. Let's go to the back room real quick. I got 100,000. What's up? No, I'm here with Diddy. I was, what?